Wow. In fact, I've noticed recently a lot of things are happening. All my friends, I call them, they're no longer in Nigeria. I call this person, the person has jakpa. Have you noticed it? You know, the person has jakpa.
Because you'll still see me. Do you know when I want to jakpa tomorrow?
Are you serious?
The most interesting part of it is that they don't tell anybody. It's coded. All their plans are coded. They code all their plans. So one day you just call and you realize that the person has.
Oh, so you noticed? I was like, what is really happening in Nigeria? Please, let's talk about it, ladies. What do you think about this jakpa thing? Okay, when are you jakpa?
Okay, wait, first of all, let's explain what is jakpa. Let's let everybody understand what is jakpa. Okay, then what is jakpa? Because you're in the aviation industry. Okay, so you know about jakpa. Okay. What is actually jakpa?
Jakpa is a local Nigeria term used for people who are leaving Nigeria to seek greener pastures in other countries.
Okay, so but they don't really see that greener pasture. Do they get
that we can't say. Some of them actually do, and then some actually do, and settle in and all that. But I can't say the same for everyone. So my take for me, my take is if you want to jakpa, by all means, jakpa, especially. But make adequate plans, make adequate researches. Don't just jakpa because everybody is doing it.
All right.
Jakpa for the right reason. Don't just carry children, little children, 3 years old, 4 years old. You yank them off from where they are. You take them somewhere. No adequate plans, no adequate finances, and then you go there and you sweat it out. In fact, the codes even will show you shaggy first and foremost.
Okay, so it's very important to understand and plan ahead, just know about the weather condition, a lot of things, how you are going to acclimatize, so that you don't have culture shock when you get there, because many people think that it's all rosy. Let me jakpa. So within there, you are shocked. You are saying like, is it what it is? And yes, that is what it is. You know.
Let me tell you something. One of my friends, she does jakpa. So yeah, she didn't say what she was jakpa.
It's always coded.
Yes, coded. Because sometimes even say even force will not hold you back. Even force to run away. So they, you know how Nigerians can be very spiritual. So they say, I don't want to tell anybody, so they will not go and do and hold me back. Okay,
yes.
So they will not jakpa, and then they will not call from them like, oh, I'm here. I'm this.
They won't even call you. It's you that will call them.
No, they will tell when they get there.
They will announce their leaving.
So this my friend John jakpa, and I didn't know, and now called me from there. And before I knew it, I still saw her again. I was like, is it her spirit I'm seeing? So she jakpa back.
And why? You know the reason? Can you tell me?
You know what? I admire her. No. I admire what she did.
She jakpa. She left.
Wait, listen. I admire that she went. It didn't favor her, and she came back.
Okay, the courage.
It takes courage, yes. It takes a lot of courage. Some people will stay there and really suffer so much, lose themselves.
Really?
And even go into depression.
Yes.
But still
I admire that she picked up at the right time and said, I beg go. Let me start to tracing my way back home like the prodigal son before it gets that bad, before you now start eating pig food.
Ladies, let's just look at it holistically, you know, jakpa making something, maybe not what you expected, you know, but what do you think is the cause? Why do people really jakpa?
There are a lot of reasons for people to jakpa, okay? But for me, you know, a lot of people, like Nigeria here, the economy is not friendly, okay? Things are really rough. But it's a global thing. They forget that it's a global thing. Okay, so while you're thinking that you are thinking that Nigeria is so bad, you'll be shocked out of your
wits when you get
there. There are still homeless people out there. There are some people that can afford normal meal. They have beggars on the streets and all of that.
I remember somebody that said a lizard in Nigeria will not get to America and become an alligator.
That's a very advantage. A lizard in Nigeria will not
go to America and become an alligator. So if you're a lizard in Nigeria and you're not doing your best in Nigeria, doing well in Nigeria, chances are that you will get there and you will be as lazy as you be.
Honestly, honestly.
Listen, we don't need to laugh about this. Let's even address this thing.
Okay. All right, okay.
Now, people are leaving the country. Is it nice? It's not nice for the country.
It's not good for the country.
Because one, as they're living, our economy is going down. The economy is going down. So
our human resources are being transferred to other nations.
Yes,
it's saddening.
It's
really saddening. To be honest, we've been laughing about it.
This brain drain.
Yeah.
The best of the best are going away because the economy is not friendly.
Yeah, we may be laughing about it.
But I want to look at it from another point of view. Really, I want to look at it from another point of view because, sincerely speaking, brain drain, all that. But I feel if the situation were to be okay economically, politically, and people could just afford, you know, we're not talking about having this life like, you know, if you can add in a minimum adequacy, there's a minimum thing that you need to have in a particular country. Good road, hospital, these are basic necessities of life. I don't think if we all have it, many people will be jackpotting. So I think that the main thing is that for government, you said it the other time that they were saying that this health sector stuff, maybe they so they should look inwards. What are those things that Nigerians are craving for that they can even give them? We have everything, the human resources, the national resources for us to meet, this minimum thing that Nigerians basic needs. Because I tell you, it's not easy.
I remember some I think it was my cousin that asked me one time, and she said that why is it that Nigerians are so religious and then they pray, everything is prayer and fast and everything that that the pastors are using there. I said, my dear sister, if you were not in this London where you have constant lights, you have security, you have pipe bomb water, you go on, you can leave your house at midnight. You will not. You will exactly.
He will be a prayer warrior.
Do you know that it's sad? With things that we pray for in Nigeria are basic needs. Basic needs that government is supposed to provide for us. Exactly. But we find ourselves praying, oh God. Well, as I'm going home now, let there be light. Can you imagine you're coming back from after a hard day's work, and as you're driving back, what you're praying for is, hey God, let me not get to my, there won't be light.
Do you
understand? Okay, for instance, this evening, Easter weekend, I think we had power failure in the estate over the Easter weekend, and it was really bad, even though it was restored later. So, but this evening they took light again. It was lasting a little longer. I was just saying to myself, God, let this not be like.
So prayer warrior.
So you are already praying.
You need prayer.
So you need to really pray. People pray because that's where they have their hope, they have the joy, and God has been very faithful. But all in all, we are really pleading with maybe whoever the authority that that to look inwards. If you don't want people to jakpa, provide the basic amenities.
You're talking for them. What are you saying? You don't want to. What makes you think they don't want us to jakpa?
Please put off the lights.
That's even like it that we're jakparing. So that's what
I guess because if not, they will not something.
What I think is that they don't care. They don't care.
They don't just care. Okay. Imagine this time. People are living this brain drain. The health sector that's even trying to manage our health and all of those things, okay? You're not saying to them that you don't want them to leave, okay? I think it's right to say don't leave. Take care of
them. What are you doing
about
to make them stay?
You're putting it, you're kind of almost like enforcing it that they should stay.
What are you doing to make them stay?
You are not providing the basic things that they need. It's not. It's wrong.
This calls for sober reflection.
Yes, they should be able to provide the necessary things. If you provide the necessary things, those guys will not leave. Someone like me, I don't want to go anywhere. I love my country.
Yeah,
seriously.
I know.
But
I know why you love Nigeria. I know why you love Nigeria. I know why you love Nigeria.
You know anything? My own is that I have a business I'm doing, okay, that I can do it from any part of the world, okay? It's not a Nigerian-based business, but I can do it from anywhere, okay? So that's why, but not everybody has that opportunity to go global like I'm doing, okay? So they don't know about this idea. So what they think is that let me just run to that greener pasture directly and go and operate from there.
Even if the whole Nigerians say jakpa, because of this go global opportunity,
she will not go.
Where you stay here, you are trained, you make money.
This thing that me gonna eye like this. Maybe I wake up. I'll be thinking I have a neighbor. One day I wake up and she'll jakpa.
No, with go global opportunity, she ain't going nowhere.
I'm not going anywhere.
She ain't going anywhere.
For me, I would just say that the government should do better for us, okay, so that people can stay
here.
Let's hope. I love this country.
We just keep
because
praying.
if we all leave, what happens to our parents? So we cannot just leave our parents and run away.
You remember when we were in school? Remember with NECA?
Yeah.
And then we'll just say that we don't want to go and live abroad, though, but we want to be able to travel abroad.
Exactly.
NECA will dramatize. She'll say, Nenam, I'll just call you and say, Nenam, we'll go to Hawaii next weekend. Is it happening now or not?
Go global.
Go global. Go global. Solution, go global.
But really, government, take care of your people. We love Nigeria.